Hey guys, how you doing? This is Drex Ager, and this is my first video game review. And today we're going to review 80s Overdrive for the 3DS lineup. Works on every 3DS, 2DS, new 3DS, new 2DS, and XL, you know, all those. So, 80s Overdrive is a old school style driving game. It is pretty awesome. It's kind of a mixture. It reminds me of a mixture of Rad Racer, Top Gear 2, American Lamborghini Challenge, with a smidge of Outrun. Pretty damn awesome. So here's the where you start at. Here's the profile screen. Here's my profile here. And then you got 3 modes in 80s Overdrive. You have your career mode, and in career mode, this is where you race in levels against other racers, where you can see the map screen is like American Lamborghini Challenge. You know, you pick your stage. It shows the lane for the road, the opponents, the traffic, and the police, and the characters you go against. Might probably be your rivals, and the fee you have to pay, and the prize you're gonna get. Very simple. You don't have to, you know, American Lamborghini Challenge. You have to put a pot, and you have to put a lot of money in and see who goes higher, lower, or whatnot. Here, you just pay a fee and you play. Now, one of the coolest things about 80s Overdrive is the whole 80s theme, and it has a lot of synthwave music. And the music is pretty awesome. They have the picture of the album here. I'm totally guessing this is from real synthwave artists. So you can select your music. As you can see, it's kind of in the style of Outrun, where you can select your music. And there's plenty of songs here, enough to work with. So you have your selection here. You can go to your settings where you can turn the music and the sound and what kind of units you want. The controls is also can be right and left-handed, and there is manual and automatic transmission. Before we go and play, you have your cars here. Gotta repair my car. Let me go ahead and repair it. Alright, so you have your cars here, and there's about a handful of cars. I'm using the testosterone, hard to pronounce it, but you know, the testosterone car. And the colors, I might give you 5. You got your red, blue, purple, green, and orange, or yellow, or gold, whatever you want to call it. Reminds me a little bit of Top Gear 2, but they at least gave you black, which I would like here. But anyway, these colors are fine, they work. We'll go with blue for now. And you can upgrade your cars here, and you have your garage where you can buy cars. You have cars like the Intruder Turbo, the DeLone, which looks like a DeLorean from Back to the Future. Okay, so here you have your racing view here, and it reminds me a lot of Top Gear 2, with a mixture of Outrun a little bit, mostly. Very smooth. It runs 60 frames per second. You won't see on this video, but it's very smooth. You do have your, you can turn left and right. You have your gas button. You have your turbo button. You can use turbo in the game. And you have your brakes. There's a police radar. I haven't used it yet, but as you can see, there's cops in this game. And you have to be careful with these cops. Kind of reminded me of the American Lamborghini Challenge with those cops. They can ruin a race really bad, and if you crash, they can go like Need for Speed. They can go right next to you, and it'll be like a timer. Like if you don't get out of the way before the timer finishes, you're gonna get arrested, and then the race is over. But this game is pretty awesome, and just like Rad Racer, you can switch your music up here on the so you have access to all the songs you want to go through while you're driving. This is very useful, especially for the time trial mode, which I'll get to in a little bit. And plenty of hills, lots of turns. Right now I'm in the easy levels, but they get really hard. Alright, I just finished the race. So as you can see here, this is your gas line here. You can refuel for a certain amount of money. No damage, and then so no repair. You do have a, what do you call it? You have your place. You know, your stats, so what place you're in throughout the whole race, kind of like Top Gear as well. And here's the fee I have to pay, and here's the prize I get. So I'm going to continue. And I am still in 20th place. 19th place has 42 crowns. So I got to work my way all the way up to the last guy, Dutch, and he has 93 crowns. So that's pretty much it for the main mode. This is the main mode right here. What's cool, I like the little power glove here for the cursor. You can use that, or you use your finger like a tablet and move around. You can check, yeah, they call it your standings. You can check what place you're in here. And the green stars are levels you already cleared. The yellow stars are levels that are unlocked that you can play, and the red stars are levels that you cannot play yet until you get enough crowns. So it starts all the way here and goes all the way around down here. These crazy levels. So this is pretty much the career mode. Now, there's a time attack mode, and it's not your average time attack. It's pretty damn awesome. What it is, as you can see here, it's your basic outrun mode, except here it's like freaking quadruple the size. In Outrun there was only like 4 different tracks that it'll expand to. This one expands to like 25 here, so it's pretty damn crazy. And so this is time attack, and it's pretty good. You just pick your car and you start. It takes a little long to load because it's gonna be a huge map. Still waiting. And there we go. So this is time attack mode, and as you can see, they put the beach level first, just like Outrun. Pretty damn awesome. You know, their references are pretty cool in this game. I really like it, and everything here is all 80s and stuff. So in time attack mode, it's just like Outrun. You just race against the clock, and when you get to the end, you pick which way you want to go to. Now there's a quirk here with time attack mode. Slow cars are not allowed on here. I have a slow car right now. I'm driving at full speed, and you can see I'm not even halfway, and the timer's almost done. You can only make it to the second stage, so it seems that time attack, you can only start using it when you get like your first fast car. But I like that though. You know, this game is pretty beefy with its content. So I just want to show you the end here. Oh. So while we get to the end, I like the graphics. It's very colorful, more colorful than you see in this video. You know, with I have a 2DS here. There is 3D aspects, which I don't have my 3D. I don't have it for 3DS XL. I have it for 2DS. And yeah, call me crazy, but I kind of do miss the 3D. But this 2DS is so light. I like playing with it all the time. So anyway. So yeah, the graphics is pretty awesome. I like the ability to change the music. I like the bomb screen. Oh, here it is. See, I'm going to take a left. Oh, and I'm out of time. But and look, they have the palm trees here, just like Outrun. Freaking sick, man. I love this stuff. I'm just, you know, I'm nerding out over here. So anyway, that's time attack mode, which I'm glad. I assumed it was just gonna, you know, you just pick your track and you beat against the clock, and that would have been very boring. Come on, I mean, how many of you guys play a driving game and you look at the time attack and you're like, I don't have time for that. I mean, do you play time? Maybe I play it sometimes in Mario Kart and maybe sometimes in Need for Speed, or I never played it. I don't know if Burnout had it, but if it did, I probably never picked it. And so other, you know, other racing games and whatnot, or Forza. Who knows? But anyway, this is pretty damn awesome. Now, the third mode is the level editor. Now, you cannot create your own tracks in this game. It's more like a level generator, but it's not that bad. It's you don't have to spend like hours trying to create a track. I know you want to get a certain turn, but that'd be too much work. So, but you know, I'm a creative person. I would like that, but what they give you here is good enough. It's great. You know, you might feel bummed out that, oh, I thought we was gonna place turns and stuff like that, but check it out. So you got your themes here. You can pick the seaside, desert, mountains. As you go through more levels, you do unlock more backgrounds. So right now there is no nighttime background, which I did saw in the preview, so I'm guessing those are the final stages, like when things get really hot. But so you know, you got your mountains, forest, elite city, which is in the afternoon. Then you can pick your length. I'm gonna pick it very short, and then you can pick your straight. I don't really know what this means, how many straights are there or how long it is. I'm just gonna leave it on 2. Curves, the amount, I like to put a lot, and the sharpness, I like my turns very sharp. Extent, I don't know how, I guess that's how long the it's probably like the same as a straight. I guess that's how long the turn will be. I'll go with small turn. You know what, let's do it super long. Alright, the hills, the amount, we're going to put it all the way up. I love hills. Steepness, let's put it very steep. Waves, put a lot of waves. Now the lanes, I'm a big fan of Top Gear 2, and most of their levels have 4 lanes. So let's just put the max on 4 and the miniature on 4. And the randomness, let's put it all the way up. Traffic, 2's good. One quirk here, usually when you hit a button on an interface, the light would turn on, but it turns off. So on is the option. So you thinking like, oh, the police is off. It's not. It's actually on. You have to press here, and that symbolizes it's off. That's kind of weird. Anyway, you can save your track right there, or you can enter a code. When you do save your track, they give you a code, and you can share that code with your friends. So the generator is pretty great. There's enough options here to have your, like, if you want your Rad Racer style track, if you want your Outrun style track, or if you want your Top Gear 2, or you can get a similar level that you like if you just mess with these options. So I like it a lot. You don't have to go and constantly move around into a map. It would be nice, but you don't need that. The generator works really good. And you know me, I'm a very creative person. I probably would spend hours, but I don't have that. So this is pretty damn awesome. So we're gonna play it now. Choose your car again. Let's get some gold here. So here's the created track, or the generated track. Oh, I just got a boost. Yeah, if you time your button, you can get a boost. And if you don't time, you're gonna spin out like Mario Kart. You know when you go left, when the car goes left and right. But yeah. So you can see we got lots of straights. We got lots of hills going on and turns. This generator is pretty awesome. These modes are great. It's really good. I'm very surprised that, you know, the time attack was like Outrun. But besides that, this generator is nice when you want to have fun. And with the generator, you can create unlimited tracks in case you get bored of the same ones in career mode. But this is a level editor for you. It's nice. You know, these options are great. I really like it a lot. And I think this is pretty much it for the game there. I mean, the whole action is racing. I finished the race here. I gotta wait till I get faster cars, but for a game with synthwave music and an 80s look, it's pretty awesome. So that's it. You got your career mode, your time attack, your level editor. There is no story, which probably would be pretty cool, but what it has here with the arcade gameplay, it's good. You know? And that's pretty much it for 80s Overdrive. I totally recommend this game if you're if you like 3D racing games. If you're into Outrun and whatnot, or if you're into like Top Gear 2, especially if you need something that plays like Top Gear 2, I totally recommend this game. This is pretty damn awesome. And if you like 3D driving games and you may be interested in old school driving games, this is pretty awesome too. But it's to me, it's like a love letter to like old school racing games. Everything's here. It's freaking awesome, man. So I totally recommend it for anybody. This is a great game to have in your collection. You know, I got Outrun on here as well, and Outrun's pretty damn good. I'm probably gonna review that too, the 3D Outrun. But yeah, 80s Overdrive is freaking awesome. So that's about it for my review. You know, if I have to give it a review, I mean, I'll give it a thumbs up. I'll give it a, I guess, 4 out of 5. Yeah, there's some quirks in this game. One of the biggest quirks is the sound is kind of low on the 2DS. It might be on 3DS too. Even when I put my headphones on, you can't really boom the music as loud as you want. And the music is great. All the songs are very, very nice. And the not being able to drive slow cars on the time attack mode, it's kind of weird. I might be missing something. I don't think I'm missing anything. I tried everything. But anyway, I'll just save up for another car and I'll enjoy it later. But this game is pretty damn awesome. Just go and play it. It's pretty cool. So I'll see you guys later. I'll show some game footage, some random game footage and stuff. And if you have any questions about the game, feel free to comment. Alright guys, peace.